There's a whole lot of shaking going on here in Georgia, as it is responsible for nearly a third of the country's pecan production. And that is unlikely to change in the near future, with a number of trees finally reaching maturation.
When the prices went high back around 2010, we started having a lot of planting taking place. So our planting in Georgia, we've probably added since that time, probably 60,000 acres of pecans. And now we're starting to see those plantings contribute to the volume that's out there. And so what used to be an off crop in Georgia, or a bad crop in Georgia, used to be about 40 million pounds of pecans in the state. Now an off year in Georgia is more like 80 to 85 million pounds.
However, that record production could put downward pressure on the price growers will see, especially with a chief trading partner buying less of their product.
Pecan growers normally make good money when there's a good, strong in-shell pecan market. And right now we don't really have a good in-shell market. China was a tremendous in-shell market, and so that's why we saw the prices go up so high and do so well for growers. But with the tariffs that came on in 2018, that of course cut that out.
That means new markets must be explored, and one option is the country with the second highest population.
We had some buyers from India over here a few months ago, meeting with pecan suppliers here in Georgia and throughout the U.S. And there was a lot of demand, a lot of interest there. The tariff reduction going from 100% down to 30%, I think, is going to open the door.
But until then, growers are going to have to do more with less, and the University of Georgia's breeding program is looking to make that job a little easier.
Long term, we need to get better varieties in those orchards that have a higher yield potential. So a lot of the older varieties that we were growing, that yield potential, maximum consistently would be around 1,000, maybe 1,200 pounds an acre. We need varieties that are going to provide 1,500 to 2,000 pounds an acre or more, and do that at a lower cost of production.
With that in mind, there is one thing growers are encouraged to do in order to get the most out of their trees.
One thing that has become very popular in the last few years that we see a lot of positive benefits to is hedge pruning. So you basically, with hedge pruning, you go down the length of the tree row and cut everything off a certain distance away from the trunk, and then you top that tree to bring the size of the tree down. And what that does, it allows you to bring that entire tree into a size that whatever sprayer you're using can cover that crop.
Reporting from Tift County, I'm Damon Jones for the Farm Monitor.